KTM announced their MotoGP team entry in 2014. 3 years later, they hit the track with the RC16 for the first time, but in Argentina, they could only manage 14th place. Over the next few years, worldwide low sales hit KTM hard financially, pushing the company toward bankruptcy. But Bajaj stepped in with a massive €800 million investment, grabbing 75% ownership and saving KTM from collapse. Now, Bajaj Managing Director Mr. Rajiv Bajaj owns the KTM MotoGP team. Hello riders, welcome to show. Today, we're diving into the backstory of the KTM MotoGP team, how Bajaj influence shapes its future, and why this could make Bajaj Pulsar India's #1 sport bike again. Let's get started. Right now, Yamaha's R15 is the most popular sport bike in the Indian market. The clear reason, its killer performance powered by advanced tech like VVA. Yamaha pulls impressive power from small engines thanks to decades of MotoGP experience. Big names like Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki, Aprilia, and Ducati pour millions into their MotoGP teams every year. Why? Two huge benefits. First, MotoGP is the world's biggest motorcycle racing event, watched closely by elite fans. Brands that perform well here get massive popularity among riders, which turns into sales. That's why they say win on Sunday, sell on Monday. Rich riders buy premium, expensive bikes, and that influences middle-class buyers to pick the same brand's cheaper models. Plus, MotoGP races get huge TV and social media views, boosting sales for top performers. The second perk, technical innovations. To outpace rivals, companies do tons of R&D to make bikes faster and better. This gives them experience in building powerful engines, which trickles down to production bikes. Track developed tech-powered supersport beasts like the Yamaha R1, Honda CB, R1, Aprilia RS V4, and Ducati Panigale V4. But until 2008, KTM had zero supersport bikes. They finally filled the gap with the RC8, packing a 1195cc V-twin engine. Like other KTMs, its design was super appealing, giving it a slight edge over rivals back then. Buyers want looks and performance though. The RC8's V-twin made 151 HP, decent, but less than the Yamaha R1 or Honda, so it didn't sell well. In 2015, KTM discontinued the RC8, claiming it was too dangerous for streets. Truth is that V-twin felt underpowered next to those four-cylinder monsters. Buyers stuck with proven hits. After the RC8 flopped, entering MotoGP became crucial for KTM to compete with R1, Panigale in supersports. Years of R&D led to the RC16, a perfect 1000cc V4 race machine that's been dominating the Premier class for 8 years. Recently, they made a production version, the RC8C, but only 100 units sold. KTM still hasn't launched a road-legal 1000cc four-cylinder based on the RC16 to directly rival the R1 or Panigale. The new RC990 draws some MotoGP design inspo, but it's a 947cc parallel twin, underpowered compared to 1000cc four cylinders like the R1 or Z, X1, Zero, R. To compete in super sports, KTM could launch a road legal RC16 based bike that go 2-2 with the R1. Panigale and CB, R1, it depends on Bajaj Mr. Rajiv Bajaj. After acquiring KTM for €800 million, his biggest challenge is turning this loss maker profitable by cutting costs. That's why chances of an RC16-based supersport are low right now. Instead, Rajiv could trim the MotoGP budget a bit, slap Bajaj logos on those bikes, and gain some international buzz. Long term, Bajaj could use KTM's racing know-how to build a high-performance small engine for 350cc bikes that blows competitors away. Remember, TVS Apache RTR 160 got its edge from their racing team. RTR stands for Racing Throttle Response, tech from TVS Racing since 1982. They develop engines for races, then use them in production bikes. Bajaj never had its own team until acquiring KTM gave them full access to that tech and experience. The super popular Pulsar NS RS 200 even used KTM Duke 200's engine, but their ambitious in-house Pulsar 250 flopped hard. If Bajaj teams up with KTM Racing for new 250cc Pulsar and hands design to KTM's old partner Kiska Design, it could reclaim market lead. Pulsar slipping sales? Blame the dated looks. Kiska, the Austria-based agency behind KTM, Husqvarna and CF Moto bikes, makes super modern, attractive designs. If you liked this video, hit that like button to support. Subscribe for more epic biker stories. Ride safe, ride again. See you in the next one.